Okay, now that we're on.
Hi everyone, nice to see you, nice. Welcome, gentlefolk of the jury, to another Cover Slingers show with the theme being ice. I'm your host, the Grey Man, and I'm as cool as a cucumber, and I'd like you all to give a very cold reception to the rest of this week's panel. First up, full of iced tea and Eskimo pies, it's Rayman the Silencer Man. There he is. He's got his snaps.
Yeah.
Close enough. And what did you turn off, you silly thing? Sweaty desert lizard creature. It's Comic Mag Musings. There he is. Nothing cool about him. Here's a guy who is so cool, he makes all the women he meets frigid. It's Big O. There you go. Big O.
Yay, Big O.
Okay, let's welcome the Iceberg on the Titanic. It's Kal-El. Calling himself George today. So you won't get the points. He's joined by one of his grandsons, I believe. And here is our judge, the winter-hearted ice queen, Matilda Gothika.
That's true.
There she
Hello.
is. Yes. If anyone's second line in the wardrobe, the evil snow queen who freezes
It's
everybody.
really hot though here today.
That's Matilda Gothika.
Yay.
Right then. Let's kick off this show then.
I remember that one's time for your comic.
I know. Ray's
First
It better
again.
not be the one I'm showing.
I'm
If you
gonna
don't
have to
believe in
censor
ghosts,
myself. We have a child.
we challenge you to read the true tales of the weird and supernatural.
Yeah.
Hi, Jackson. Hi, Mr. Damien.
Look at
Hi,
all
Mr.
those
Edinburgh.
icicles hanging from that cave.
Ooh.
Sure, those are icicles and not like stalactites.
Yes.
No, Bill, not this time.
I don't know.
Fear
Fear on Ice. He even mentions ice on the title. Look. Fear on Ice.
See that? See that, Bill?
That's definitely got all the colors of ice, indeed.
Hard to tell, Matilda.
Yeah, okay, Bill.
Are you colorblind, Mr. Bill?
Well, ice doesn't clearly have a color, does it? It's colorless.
Well, kind of. I suppose it looks more blue when you're in the North Pole.
Mm.
Remember, Bill is reading challenged. All right, then let's go to
Gahos. Gahos? I've never even heard of that.
G-Host.
Okay.
G-Host.
Well, Mr. Ray starting strong. We have a whole cave entrance full of ice. I do want to see. There's a rapper, right? Ice something. When we see a cover of his.
Ice Cube, Ice Tea,
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
Rayman's
character Ice
favorite
from
singers.
DC.
Yeah. All of his favorite singers are rappers.
Yeah.
So I'm sure.
Bill's rapper name
I'm
is not
sure.
very nice. Is that right, Bill?
I'm sure. All right, but that one is fantastic. It's got a lot of ice, a bit of orange in there. I will give it a 9.
Thank you, my dear.
All right.
Thank you.
Rayman.
Thank you.
I wonder if anyone's going to show it.
Does anyone have an engine working in the background or something?
Yes, I have a heavy engine going in the background.
Yeah, I keep trying to stay muted. My neighbor's working on his car, and I'm trying to stay muted when I'm not. So when he's done working with his car, I'm gonna mute back out again. But I figured I'd start out old, and of course, you know how I love having my grandkids show off comics here. So how about my little 12-year-old grandson showing off a comic from 1956?
I wish you'd bring your 18-year-old grandchildren.
Buddy, a lot closer, buddy.
That's what, right now, really, I need to try not
that's clever.
to say any bad words.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
Oh, that's adorable.
That is funny.
By the way, why just not make some pork?
So,
Yeah,
look at the
I bet it
wraparound
smells
cover.
like bacon on that cover, doesn't it?
I'm sure.
Bugs Bunny is a vegetarian, Matilda. He's
and
not gonna eat
rabbits
pork.
too. Rabbits
But
too.
Yeah,
I always forget
rabbits
the name
too
of
is
the
right.
hunter. He's not a vegetarian.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's
Is that
cute.
Elmer Fudd?
Yes, that is
Yep.
Elmer Fudd.
Thin
And
ice.
he's falling through the ice because they're burning the
What?
thin ice sign.
What did you
Very
do? Fall
funny.
through
Roger
quicksand?
says you're on thin ice with that cover, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're always on thin ice.
Are you
The smell
sure
of
that's ice still?
1956.
Huh?
Are
The
you
smell
sure
of
that's ice still?
1956.
That's not quicksand.
Yeah, it does look like snow, but it does
Carrot
say
fricassee you have for dinner.
That snow here, it's
Oh,
the
hello,
thin ice that's
Kenneth.
popping through right there.
Carrot
it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's gonna
I don't know.
freeze his
Could be
lower
a
half.
stage prop.
He's about to be an icicle. They don't let him out of there. That has ice and it's cute and clever. I'm giving it a 10.
Oh!
All right.
Oh,
Good sign.
Okay.
wow.
Thanks.
No one's ever called Kyle cute and clever before.
No.
Right.
Or either one separately, by the way.
Okay, gentlemen, keep it PG. We have a
No.
child with us.
That's true.
So, I did a little found a Thor
Hey.
book with Mjolnir breaking through the ice. I got Jane
Oh.
Foster Thor
Ah.
coming out
I
from
don't like Jane
underneath the ice.
Foster.
Oh, me either, Matilda. Boy, does that ruin it for us, doesn't it?
So,
I
only
can't
one
get
Jane
I
Foster
can't get the
film.
image
Like
of
Jane
Natalie
Foster.
Portman with those weird arms out of my head now.
It drives me crazy.
Where's Thor?
this Thor is not Natalie Portman. This is a little different. So,
That's not Thor.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I mean,
Oh,
I must say,
you tell him.
I imagine Momir would have been stronger than just make a hole in the ice.
yep. So she's coming up out of the ice in Antarctica in this story.
What was she doing there in the
very
first
thick
place?
ice,
Did
I'm
she get
guessing,
lost
so-
again?
No, it's a Roxxon Corp has got a bridge or something to the ice
It's gonna
giant.
make a joke on women can't fly.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So this is a guy who reads these comics. You should get a point for knowing what the story is. I
Yeah.
approve of that.
Indeed. That is a lot of ice.
Oh, if it's a modern comic, you
It is-
should get a
it's
point
really
taken
true.
off.
That
But
is a
again,
really-
I imagine Momir would have been a lot
Yeah.
stronger.
No, it's the start. It's just them breaking through.
Yeah. But it's not very good at cover though, is it? You can't. I mean, I know it's not probably the camera doesn't do it justice, but you can
Yeah.
barely see her under the ice, and she looks kind of weird under the ice. She looks like she's like an alien.
Yeah,
She's got
you'd
weird eye-shaped eyes and
imagine
makeup
she'd
on.
have her color even under deep ice.
It's thick. It's thick ice. It's hard to
She looks
see
more
that
like
color.
Peter Ray Bill. Her face is more like Peter Ray Bill under the ice.
In that case, though, you'd see her features even less if she's under thick ice. There's not some. Well, I guess they couldn't do that because then why would you buy the cover? Because all you have is Monir's top
Makes
half
sense, but
sticking
just
out.
what you can do.
Well, what are you scoring for Natalie Portman Thor? That's
Oh.
what we're wanting to know.
Ice. Mjolnir and Thor breaking through the ice.
But that's not Thor. That's
That's not Thor.
Jane Foster lady. All right, but
Hey,
still,
you can't
that
say
is
that's not
ice.
for Matilda. That's Ray's line.
But
That's
it's not
Ray's
Thor.
catchphase. He's got that one.
That's not Thor.
Has he might?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to say without paying a small citizen to Ray. He's got that.
All
He's got
right,
that
I'm borrowing
catchphrase
him.
sewn up. So
I'm borrowing the catchphrase.
his lawyers
That's
will
not
be in
Thor. All right, still that is pretty cool. I will give it a 9. Though she does look weird.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Okay then. Right then, let's go to that desert rat.
And also proves women can't fly.
See what ice is this like when they freeze water, Bill? When they freeze water, it goes into little like cubes. Like that's what ice is. I don't suppose you know.
I've never heard of it. I'll take your word on that, sir. All right, we have issue number 31 of X Factor.
Oh.
The Walt Simonson cover.
Iceman.
Oh, Iceman. Oh, yeah. Why didn't I immediately think of Iceman? I didn't know Iceman had an Asian girlfriend.
She's trying to get a frigid man interested. Not only is he frigid, but he's also gay. So she's barking up the wrong tree.
Well, no, he didn't used to be.
Well, yeah,
Because originally he had a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah. Later he was. That is true.
But for some reason changed that later, but he wasn't gay, so she's barking at the right tree at that time period.
Well, yeah, it depends on how you.
This is a good bit of punning here from Quite Enough Sayer. Points to the jury for that pun. That's not four, as in ice four. Well done, like that one.
That's not four.
Yeah, so
all right,
we keep
so
saying
Iceman's held somewhere.
We're going to be contacted by Ray's legal team. Do we treat him and how? A cease and desist letter.
He needs a t-shirt. He needs to have t-shirts and stickers printed up, and you can stick the stickers on anything that's not four. You can stick the sticker on there. That's not four. That's not four. That's not four.
You'll go into the comic shop and stick it on everything. So then you immediately know that's not Thor.
That's true.
All right, so we got the. Hey, I can't believe I completely forgot about Iceman. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got Iceman there in chains somewhere with the Asian lady and someone sitting on top ready to jump him or her or both. But yeah. Not bad, but we do only have Iceman. I would give it an 8.
All right.
Okie dokie. An 8 for Bill's Iceman. Right, I'm glad no one showed this one. I had a feeling someone might show this before I got a chance to. A lot of my comics feature breaking the ice. And breaking the ice here, we have a skeletal pair of hands and arms reaching up for the poor ice skater as this.
Pay attention, Mr. Bill, a red dress.
Chasing her down.
Mm-hmm.
Red dress, yeah. No Jimmy Olsen's, no yellow to be seen apart from her hair, but you know she must be able to get away with that, surely. But price stamp, if anyone's interested in price stamps.
Nice ice skating.
There you go, nice.
Is it? You sure that's not roller skating? Is that ice? Hard to tell.
Yeah, you see the blades there.
Barely.
You see the blades there, Bill. Yeah, all right, mate. Okay. Whatever you say, Bill.
I must say that's a strong skeleton there to break through ice.
You can see the water under the ice.
What?
So this is a natural ice lake.
Now you're just
It's
making
an ice
it
lake
work
that
there.
this is done. So
Right.
you break it through the water under the ice, rather than an ice rink inside a stadium.
Any blinking speech balloons? What?
Right,
No.
No.
Well,
You notice how Matilda has a Grace's shirt on right now. I hope you notice that, Gray Man. It doesn't say British, right? It says American.
Oh, an eagle.
But I've got to say, those are not the only American boobs on this panel.
Oh,
I'm not American. I'm not American. So these aren't even American boobs.
Yeah,
So they're all natural, huh?
Your t-shirts is otherwise.
Yeah, I'll find. Is there a clothing brand that has Britain? I'll look for one of those.
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay,
Britannia,
that was cool.
Britannia.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Well, it depends. They make shirts for not teenage girls. Because I'm not the size of a teenage girl.
Gray Man wears all their teenage girl shirts, by the way.
And he must be very short and petite. Okay, I will give this one a 9. It's very cool.
Well,
Especially love the skeleton.
Criminal, I say.
Right then. Okay, jury, it's time for you guys and girls to do your thing. Well, it's probably guys and cats. I don't think there's any girls in watching, but guys and cats, do your votes.
Tanya Harding jokes.
Come on, Rico, vote Grey Man.
He said Rayman, not Ray.
Rico just needs to
Rayman.
sleep. Okay, we got 2 votes for Mr. Gray.
What in the world?
One for you, Mr. Kyle. One for Mr. Gray. Sorry, one for Mr. Ray. One for Big O. Another one for you, Mr. Kyle. So we have a tie between Mr. Kyle and Mr. Gray.
Let's break that tie with 3 votes for Bill. Come on, you guys.
Another one for Mr. Ray. So we have another one for Mr. O. We have a 4-way tie.
Woohoo! We're gaining, Bill. We're gaining.
None of them voting for Bill, though, I know.
I know.
All right. Oh, wait. We have another vote for Mr. Ray.
Ray sneaks it out.
Has Ray got a winner?
No,
I got one more for Big O.
Wait. Another one for Big O. So we have a tie between Mr. Ray and Big O.
I think we're out of audience.
I'm happy to share with Ray.
I'm
happy to share with Ray.
Okay, now come on, one more for me. Come on, one more for me and Alistair. Come on.
Yeah, exactly, Ray.
Let's make it a 4-way tie. Come on, there's one more vote in there.
Okay, it's a 3-way tie then. One for Mr. O, one for Mr. Gray, and one for Mr. Ray.
Horrible.
Thank you, Jerry.
Now,
thank you,
Jerry.
The irony to that is, even with your 1 extra point, none of you really caught up to me. So.
Ooh, what a battle that was!
It was a battle.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Bill, you did the best by far.
The cold way to die. Here we have Scalp Hunter fighting off soldiers with ice tongs on top of ice blocks in an ice box.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
The ice tongs don't really count, but the ice cubes.
Look at the ice blocks, though.
The ice tongs.
You sure those aren't crystal cubes?
I'm pretty sure crystal cubes aren't wet, Mr. Bill.
Nice try, Bill. And
what happened on this one, guys, is that they got shrunk down. Those are sugar cubes.
Salt crystals.
In a sugar bowl, basically, is what's happening there.
I want to know where you got ice tongs.
I like that little.
The blocks of ice back in the old days.
Yeah. When they had actual ice
boxes. The old days.
Yeah.
If Roger's out there, you notice the star.
Oh, no. It's a Mark Jewelers insert.
Don't take it too hard, though, Mr. Bill. People are just not into Iceman bondage.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, nice. They're fighting on ice cubes.
Don't stick your tongue.
Blocks of ice.
I want to know where they are.
They're in an ice house.
Oh.
Where they store the ice.
Why is an Indian in an ice house?
Yeah.
To keep the ice from melting.
They got chased there by the people who've guns, probably. Yeah.
Why would Indians need ice?
To store buffalo meat.
Why would anybody need ice?
You store buffalo meat. It's like
back in the old days, we didn't have electricity for the refrigerators.
If it's back then, it's not like they had fridges.
Correct.
Or ice boxes.
No, that's why they had giant ice blocks like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's nice. We got some big ice cubes.
I know. We got more questions and answers with this one, Matilda.
I will give this one an 8.
More than fair.
Thank you, my dear.
More than fair.
Thank you.
Okay. Right then, Kal, show us your comic.
How about Warland?
Well, maybe
the Age of Ice.
Warlands? Oh.
Warlands, the Age of Ice.
The Age of Ice.
Image.
Did someone put graffiti on that, Kyle?
There's 4 pieces of graffiti on there.
Like you said, it's a warrior coming forth, and his cape is
the Age of Ice. It's all ice except the one character and these 4 scribbles.
That one of those new indie books?
I must say, you can't tell anything about the character very well. I think it's too dark.
It's just too much ice.
Can I just make
the drawing itself.
A comment here? I just want to make a comment here. On the ground is snow, and behind him are snow-topped mountains. I don't see any ice other than the title.
That's
ice and a snowy ground.
It's the age of ice. That's a glacier.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you say that, but we don't believe you.
It used to be, but with global warming and all.
The age of ice.
Yeah, not with global warming, Kyle.
Yeah, that's the only thing that helps. That's the only thing that helps. The age of ice in the title. But other than that, it looks like snow-topped mountains and snowy ground to me.
And a bored teenager. Come on, I got a bored teenager too. So.
Teenager.
I'm bothered that you can't tell the face of the warrior walking
12,
forward.
not a teenager yet.
Even if the art's really bad or the coloring shit.
They're just tucked away in the ice.
Good point, Jackson.
Okay.
I've never heard of this image.
It's not bad. It's there's some ice in there.
It is more snow, though. The ground is all snow, definitely.
You tell them.
I guess there's some ice in
I would take Kyle's grandson's reaction as a clue to the score, Matilda.
Don't worry, that's a breakdown. You can't use your phone during the stream. I love it.
Yeah, right. Well, that one, I guess you can say there's some ice in the mountains behind it, but that's about it.
Hard to say.
It is mostly snow, but it does have ice in the title.
Game of Thrones, it ain't.
Does look impressive.
It does, yeah.
I only watched the first season. I will give that one a 9. It is an impressive scenery.
Oh, Kyle never hears.
A 9? Why could you score that over Ray's comic book? Ray's comic book is far superior.
No, she meant the German word for no, as in not.
I give up already.
Yeah.
I've seen ice cubes before, Mr. Gray.
So
it's still better art-wise, and I forgive. Oh, maybe not.
Let's liven it up a little bit. I have some ice here on this cover.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I was thinking of her when I was thinking of ice, and I forgot the other chick.
Yeah. Fire and ice.
Well, that cover ain't fire. We can be certain of that.
I'm sure it's not. Yep.
Well, you can 100% guarantee it's not drawn by Archer. There's life in those women's eyes.
That's right.
There's an expression there.
This is Jen Bartel cover.
Okay. Fair enough. There's definitely a character called Ice.
I love Ice's outfit. It's really cute.
Yeah, she's a good
one.
one.
I think her name is. I believe that's her name.
Oh, I imagine the Big O is kind of a play on the Big Show. The size of your damn hands on them comic books makes me think you're about as tall as Paul.
I've met Paul White a couple times. He's a little bit bigger than I am.
By about what, a foot, 6 inches, 2 inches?
He's not as tall as they list him as.
He's only 7'2", isn't he?
Yeah, I mean he's still big. Don't get me wrong, he's still big. He's probably closer to like.
Glad you ever dated Guy Gardner.
Guys, can we do the date line for another stream, please? We can't do comics here. We're not, just if you can maybe meet up on a different stream later on or something, or on a website that specializes. Come on, we can't do a comic.
I just see Palm in these comic books. It makes me think he's holding many comics.
Nah, these are regular sized.
I believe that Kyle has dated Guy Gardner, Matilda, if that's what you're asking.
Now, why are we measuring heights of people now?
Yeah, they're just going off on a tangent for some reason.
That we've met?
Kyle.
All right, back to the ice. Well, okay, I plugged you in. Stop whining. Okay.
Kyle hears that a lot, by the way. I'm at my laptop. Okay.
So we got Ice. She looks really, really cute here. I like that. But well, we don't see her actually use her powers.
No.
But that's still really cute. I'll give it an 8.
Ugh.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Fire is from Brazil. And Ice is from Norway, I believe.
Well, it would be funny if it was the other way around. It's like Iceland and Greenland.
All right, let's go to Bill.
The desert rat.
The desert rat.
Who knows more about ice than a Phoenician? That's what I said. We have issue number 215 of Tip Top Comics.
I remember this one.
Oh, that one again?
There's some ice in the bottom right.
Well, at least one of these images does have ice.
That's right. And there's probably ice somewhere.
There's ice in one of
They're
them,
just having snow.
Hey. And Bill, which is the oldest comic strip of those three?
The Cats and Jammer Kids.
Oh yeah, by far.
Which was
technically the oldest of all.
They changed it 3 times depending upon whether we were at war with Germany or not.
Well, that's the end of the fight over the characters. But yeah, those predate 1900. But you can't go wrong with
True. And on the back,
I'm still talking about dating.
7-Up.
All right. So we have definitely ice on the oldest comic strip, according to something. And it is funny how they're pushing that. They're planning to kill him, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will give that one an 8.
All right.
Okie dokie. An 8 for Bill. Right, breaking for the ice again. This time we have Against the Elements, Gunfighters, number 65. This guy on his horse is going across an icy lake and the ice is breaking up. Will he make it to the other side? Or will he drown or die of hypothermia? Oh no. Look at the snow as well. Snowy over an icy river. It's breaking up. Oh no. You know. That's it.
Oh,
ice. It's a horse. Exactly. It's a horse. That's how you Americans say it.
Uh-huh.
There's a horse. Giddy up, horse.
Is that Sergeant Fury?
Get up.
Yes.
Milk or whatever it is.
Yep. That's Charlton Sergeant Fury. So you can't get anything past Matilda Greyman, so quit trying.
It kind of looks like Fury from the side a little bit.
Oh, I'm furious at seeing that ugly cover.
It could be Mr. Fantastic. He's got the grey sideburns.
Yeah. Could be a lot of characters. But that's a nice. That's not a good snowy weather to be in. But he is walking on ice.
Don't pretend.
That poor horse. Well,
Show me what an American woman
thinks
thinks of that cover, Matilda.
I will give that Charlton Sergeant Fury a 9.
Thank you very much. Okay. Vote for the Hossie, American people. I know you could love a good Hossie. It's probably
Haas
in States where it was summer
what
3
show was
weeks
that,
ago and
Bonanza
suddenly
or
it turned to
something?
winter.
Pretty sure we're not gonna get that.
Kyle would know.
What's that?
All right, we got 2 votes for you, Mr. Gray. 1 for Mr. Ray. 1 for Mr. 2 for Mr. O. I must say, I was also thinking of the comic Fire and Ice, but I don't think there's anything on those.
Obviously.
Okay, we got another one for you, Mr. Gray. Another one for you, Mr. Gray. So, Mr. Gray, you have 4. 1 for you, Mr. Bill. 1 for Mr. Kyle. Mr. Gray's in the lead with 4.
Yep. So what was your question, Bill?
Oh, wait, 5 for Mr. Gray.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I guess people like the fake Sergeant Fury.
I'm holding my comic in one hand, guys. I got my
another one for
comic in one hand. Look.
So what was your question for me, Bill?
They're enormous.
Wasn't there a
I think you need to see a doctor, Mr. Gray.
Wasn't there a Western show and what?
There's a character named Big
Mr. Gray.
Big Hoss?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. There it is. Yeah, not Bonanza.
Lovely people.
Knew it. I knew it.
Okay, round 3.
Go.
Man, all those votes for me came in late.
Let's go to Ray.
Well, Mr. Gray did have 5, Mr. Earl. He's still
I
winning
know.
the vote.
I'm
You got... Well, but Salty Paul decided to vote for you, even though he's salty.
Can you survive a journey to the tomb of the ice giants? Phantom Stranger.
Ooh.
Ray, you terrible beast, man. Oh, that's a different one. That's all right. That's okay. Cool. I've got another Phantom Stranger with ice on it. I thought you had the one I was showing.
Oh yeah, there's Phantom Stranger on the side there.
Yep.
Oh, I was kind of disappointed he had gray hair.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed he took off his hat.
All his hair is white.
I think most people are disappointed with this cover.
Neil
I mean,
Adams,
that's an
Bill.
impressive ice monster.
The Neil Adams
Definitely an
cover,
ice
Bill.
monster, too.
Is that another one of those tired Phantom Stranger covers, Ray? I think Grayman's got one too. Yeah.
Nice try, Bill.
Yes,
Ymir?
does look like Ymir. Very good, Dan.
What is Ymir?
Ymir is the king of the frost giants.
Yeah, he's the ice giant from
From Norse mythology?
I think he was one of the 2 first beings in Norse mythology, if I remember correctly. I can't remember now.
But I shouldn't know. They don't look like the frost giants. They're not blue.
No, you can see your reflection in Ymir.
Oh, we should never come to our time then. All the Instagram models are gonna use him as a mirror. Poor bastard. But that one is a very impressive ice monster and bloody big. 10.
Thank you, my dear.
Nice.
Criminal, I say.
Nurse mythology.
2 thumbs down for that one.
Ray, you picked the wrong time.
He calls Norse mythology nurse mythology.
You picked the wrong time for that banger, Ray. Any given round that would have taken
the crocodile.
This is one round. I knew we were going to take this one. Fathom in ice. Her costume is just dripping ice.
I've never heard of this character.
Naked ice. Pay no attention to that Michael Turner autograph or anything like that. But
I tell you what,
who's Michael Turner?
Out the bag. He's not going to win any points this round. Keep it in the bag, mate. It obscures the terribleness of it. It's like there's no point. Leave it in there. I don't know what's going on there, but I am not convinced at all that is ice in any way.
Michael Turner is the one that draws women like that.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was an actor. Indeed.
Well, I'm not convinced.
Mr. Kyle, please next time bring your grandchildren that are 18, all right? There's many things I wish to say that I don't want to say in front of a child.
Well, come on. He's a 12-year-old American boy. He's like out of South Park. He's got a dirtier mouth than I've ever seen.
But what if your kids kill me?
That character... I think that character is called Stalagmite Woman. She can summon up stalagmites from the ground, just a wave of her arm. I don't know all this ice stuff that Carl's talking about. I'm pretty sure that's Stalagmite Woman. Yeah, pretty sure.
Was that drawn by Michael Turner, the actor?
Yeah.
Right, there's an actor like that.
Much like Big O at the club, that cover was dripping with ice. Right?
I just gotta say, I don't think the position of the icicles right, below her is a very good idea.
Not at all.
Well, if you look close,
that's gonna hurt.
She's got one dangling off her nipple.
Well,
quite literally.
That's gonna hurt later. At least now we found Iceman a girlfriend.
Friendship, yeah.
I don't need to let loose, but It doesn't feel right in front of children.
Yeah. True.
All right. Well, that is a nice, sexy ice queen. That's a nice, sexy ice queen, and she is in a whole room full of ice. So I will give that a 10. That is impressive.
We don't know that side.
It looks
we don't
like
know
it's
that.
entirely made out of ice.
I'm not convinced in the slightest.
That is an icicle hanging off her nipple.
Nah.
In case you were curious.
Thank you, Mr.
If you
Kyle.
say so, mate.
We can tell.
If you say so.
I don't think we need a confirmation.
I don't believe that at all. Worst
Kyle's
comic of the
icicle
whole show
nipple
so far.
collection. Yes.
All right. So from
apart from Big O's comics, of course.
thanks.
Even worse.
Empire Strikes Back. It's based on the ice planet
Is
Hoth.
that a mutated llama?
I hesitated to pull that out.
No, that's Big O. Leave him alone and let's concentrate on the comic.
So you got
Yeah.
you got the Wampas, you got the ice.
Leave the shaved Wookiee out of this, Matilda.
Hey, Big O, what's the temperature inside a Tauntaun?
Oh, I forget what it is.
Lukewarm.
I haven't watched the movie. Oh, lukewarm. There it is. There it is.
Right,
it,
because
exactly.
Luke went into some kind
Points
of creature
off
to
for
keep
rubbish
it warm,
joke.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's supposed to be
it's a tautology.
Leah's boyfriend.
Han. No, it's
Han,
Luke on
yeah.
the Tauntaun. It's Luke on the Tauntaun. He's got his lightsaber.
And look, who's doing a hand solo right there.
A Tauntaun looks a lot like a mutated llama.
Could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Combined with a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a T-Rex Rex with a llama. I'd buy a doll like that. I love the contrast.
Well, that
with
comic
the,
smells bad on the inside and the outside.
I love how Dorothy just in the background for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta have the menace.
He's observing everything.
Yeah,
that is cute. There's ice all over. Luke's about to go on his mission. And there's Darth Vader. I will give that a 10.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Boo, I say.
I wouldn't give it a 10, but you do you, Matilda. Right.
I didn't even fish mine out because I didn't figure
But wait, how? He's
Let's
her
go to the
brother.
of this panel.
Well, they didn't know, right? Till later.
But were they an item? Oh.
No, they had
All right,
one
we
kiss,
have-
and that was just to make Han jealous, I think.
Issue number 92 of Eerie.
This
You
is
didn't have any covers with actual eyes, did you, Mr. Bill?
That is
Playing
ice.
hockey.
that looks
They're
like
playing hockey.
Look at all that ice.
That is the weirdest bondage ever.
It is. Well, it's a horror magazine.
Okay, that explains it.
That's a
That is
futuristic
ice
ice
hockey,
hockey game,
so
and they don't
So
use ice
he can't
anymore.
defend
They use the new
himself.
sympathy practice rather than ice. Is that not right?
I want to know what fetishes the artist has.
This is
I need
Kinder
a
Plate
list.
with this art.
I need a list. I need to find out
Don't
that
worry, Matilda. There won't be any
information.
you ever.
All right. All right, I'm gonna have my grandson cover his ears. Matilda, that's called a drawn and quartered ring, and he's got a ball gag in his mouth under the hockey mask.
He's not. Alistair hasn't closed his ears yet. Don't continue. Ugh,
Okie dokie.
that's yeesh. Well, it's definitely played on ice though, so you got
There's no
that
call
there.
to insult me like that, Will.
I just that is. I'm just impressed by the idea, and that someone actually thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what the artist is into. You know what? For that freakiness, I'm giving you a 10.
All right.
That is too impressive.
I've heard that 5, 6, 7 times in the past.
That was so unimpressive. I can't remember what was on that cover now.
How can you
what was it again, and
forget?
how did it get a
That's
10?
the weirdest bondage nightmare I've ever
I
witnessed.
forgot. Oh, that that hockey one that you could barely see the ice on. I remember, yeah.
Now you're.
Mr. Bill, I want you to send me a photo of that.
The older you get, the poorer your memory gets, Gray Man. That's all right. We're here to help you.
Yeah, I only remember the good covers, Bill. I remember the good covers, such as this one. But once again, we're breaking for the ice, but not on a horse. This time, it's in a haunted tank. And we're trying to get across the ice, and it's breaking up. We're floating out of range of the Crouch cannon fire, but right into the muzzles of those waiting tanks. And the explosions are breaking up the ice as they're trying to cross the frozen river. Oh, no.
Why would you be dumb enough to take a tank over ice?
Exactly.
It's a great question.
Because they were trying to get out of range of the Crouch cannon fire, see?
Mr. Well, that donation's gonna have to wait until after I give a score.
And then they become the A team, and they're gonna fly the tank.
Matilda, and out of the frying pan and into the fire. Well, this is like, out of the freezer into the big ice water.
He's got a special thing
That is
coming
still
up.
a stupid move. Still a stupid
No,
move.
it's not. If you're trying to get away from the enemies, you have to take chances in war sometimes. Like
I get that, but that's still a dumb
crappy
move.
covers. Like he's
Because if they drown, it's going to be a hustle to get out of that, right? It's not like a regular car.
Good point, Matilda.
Even then, there's the chance.
That's why it's dangerous. That's why it's being shown on the cover, Matilda, because it's showing the danger and the perils of war. If they were just sitting there having a picnic, it wouldn't be much of a war comic now, would it? There's got to be some kind of trepidation going on, some kind of peril, some kind of. Right, I'm gonna do the super chat now, Matilda. So take your headphones off for a sec. Here we go. You're safe now.
It's all over.
All right, now that that's bullshit's done with.
Throw locked out to a big old tube, farted into it.
Well, we have to go.
It's not a good idea unless you're trying to avoid being blown up.
All right, that is definitely ice, and we have a tank. But I'm taking 1 point out for that piss yellow in the background.
Take 2 points off. Horrible.
And also because there was the fart donation before I gave a score.
Yep.
Okay, I'm giving that a 9.
Slight bone yellow in one corner. Okie dokie.
Next time, wait with the donation after I give scores. I'll be in a better mood.
Look, Matilda, donations take precedence over you, mate. I'm telling you. Any amount of cash I get sent takes much more precedence over Matilda. I'm sorry, but
Well, then sorry for the missing points. Next time I'll take 3 off.
Yes, please do. I will hold you to it.
Talks and Matilda bullshit.
Next time I'll take 3 off.
That's all right.
Okay,
one bias, Matilda. It's all good.
Okay, we got 1 vote for Mr. Ray, 2 for Mr. Big O, another one for Mr. Ray. I'm not reading that. It's too long. Another one for Mr. O, another one for Mr. Ray, another one for Mr. O. That's 5.
Wow.
5 for Mr. Well, people
okay, I'm a little bit stunned that didn't
Another
win.
one for Mr. Ray.
The one book I didn't figure out even picking
how
up.
you think that was going to win is beyond me.
I didn't even waste my time picking that up, and we got the story.
Well, you see, Kyle, people often dream of Dorothy than they do of the Ice Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.
Another one at the bottom of the budget arcade where it deserves to be.
All right, I think
I
it's
just looked right over
Mr.
that. I
O.
thought, nope, no point in it. And then we got a bunch of Star Wars guys in.
Who knew there were that many Star Trek fans out there? In the
Yeah.
Hey,
I never.
Live long and prosper, I guess.
I suppose old Dorothy is far sexier.
Thank you, Jerry.
You
Thank you.
know, all that burned off skin.
Yeah, we were definitely.
Really makes you slide off your seat.
Wakey, Rayman.
With excitement.
There'll be a cold time in the old town tonight. Killer Frost is back to face Firestorm.
No, 5. No, Mr. O got 6. Oh, that's cool. I like how she has a skirt.
Fire covers, Ray. What are you doing?
It's fire and ice.
Oh, darn it. Ray, she's throwing a fire cover up there, Matilda, but don't take it too hard on him.
Okay, wait.
He misunderstood the...
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I think Mr. Ray has 4. Yeah, I think Mr. Ray has 4 and not 5. And someone count, please.
I think we should do.
Well, I think he's
Matilda, give me
got
the
a
point.
7 with this cover. I can count that fair enough for you.
Now with the votes, Mr. O has
okay.
5 and Mr. Ray got 4.
Gotcha.
Quiet, Bill.
All right.
All right, that's a cool
Trying to help.
battle
That's
scene
all
with
I'm trying to
ice.
do.
Don't confuse me,
More
Jackson. I'm
clear.
already shit at math. I mean, I'm bad at math.
Points off for people who don't take their comics out of the bags, Matilda. It's about time you did that. It's about time you took points off for not taking it out of the bag. It shows a lack of foresight. That's what I think, and kind of like an almost pathological disregard for your judging abilities by leaving it in the bag.
That's
what I say.
logical.
Points off.
Oh, look, we got candy on the back.
Is it ice pops?
Yeah,
If not, it's not relevant.
it's an icicle.
Okay, that's relevant. All right, but that is a cool fight scene with ice. I'm giving it a 10.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Werewolf. Good luck fighting ice in fucking Australia. In Australia.
I thought about doing the ice bucket challenge
It's winter
again.
there
for
now,
this
Matilda.
show,
I think in Australia.
since there was question on my last glacier, let there be no doubt. They are fighting on a glacier.
The beefiness on the Hulk in this is ridiculous.
Oran Hulk.
A little bit of doubt.
Dude,
Are they on the
dear
glacier there?
me.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Was
What did they
Spider-Man
do?
pasta.
On this show,
it-
ever choose a mid-90s crappy Marvel cover?
That's not
Is he,
fair.
and then they've been feeding him the
This is the
Popeye
era
diet?
Playing Marvel forever because they were so terrible.
That's not Thor.
This is the stage when Marvel
not
art
Thor.
was so crap.
That's
I vowed never to
Thunderstrike.
buy another comic book.
I would ask if
And you're
this was
showing
a
off
Rob
like it's a
Liefeld,
mountain.
but you can see the feet.
True.
Yeah.
Good point.
So I don't think it's Rob Liefeld.
No.
That's awful.
He didn't
Big
know.
old flat eye.
Mr. Kyle, you should really bring your grandson to something more educational next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's teach them all about numbers. How 6 is less than 10, shall we?
Remember, Alistair, ignore everything you hear Grandpa saying.
I'm pretty sure that. Oh, Angel Medina.
Yeah.
That's who did that. Angel Medina.
Mm.
I like a beefy guy, but that's ridiculous.
There's a bomb on the cover, but that cover's gonna bomb. It's not the bomb. It's
Yeah.
gonna bomb.
I heard he only admitted it after he was threatened that he's the one
Oh,
that created
shit.
it.
Awful.
That is just beefy to the
Awful
extreme. It
mid-90s
looks
Marvel.
ridiculous.
Oh,
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But still, there's a lot of ice underneath them. That's a good place for them to fight. That might explain also why we have less Antarctica now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the beefiness is too much, but the scene is cool and got a lot of ice underneath. I'll give it a 9.
Ugh.
I want to point out for the weird shapes.
Oh, there's
I wish you
Mark.
wouldn't.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
And yes, Roger, that's
Oh,
an Angel
point
Medina
off.
cover.
Dong. Art. I'd rather look at the contents of a baby's nappy than that kind of Marvel
Nappy.
rubbish.
I must be influenced by my America shirt.
Oh,
So I got
diaper to you Yanks, Bill.
I had a chance to show this off with Roger one of these weeks a little while ago. I have Adam Hughes Ferris cover, the Ice Queen reflection.
I figured it'd be with Roger with your smutty
Oh,
comment.
dear.
Yeah, me
I
and
know.
Metababe showing off all the Hughes
dude.
stuff. So it's Ice Queen writing
Wow.
the title in the
We
reflection
can
of
only take your word.
Frozen Over Lake.
There's a frozen over.
Oh, Ferris. I was like, what's written there?
It's not a mirror. No. Hey, again, I got the I have the recommendation from you actually reading my comics. So this is
and you have 2 good points on your cover too.
Well, we can only take that. I think there needs to be more proof on the cover than that.
I see ice and 2 points beneath it.
Yeah.
2 big points.
I got another question for you.
If you blow on ice, will it mist up like that? Surely ice won't mist up like that. A mirror will mist up like that. But I don't think ice.
Alistair, don't look at this cover.
Queen.
That's the
you're an
queen,
expert on ice.
Don't let him fool you. All right.
Oh, were you a center? Were you a center in basketball?
Can you mist up ice by blowing it like that?
Are we talking about height again?
A little bit. I'm curious. Were you a center in basketball, a defensive end at football, or both?
Okay, can you guys get to this later? I have a book to read.
I'll message you in the chat.
Kyle,
the
when
guy
you're around, big
he's calming the comic.
He has to defend his end when you're about.
I have gigantic hands, and I can't do that.
Get a smaller comic.
Kyle has those tiny little.
There you go.
I can't even close my hands around this one.
And I have all it does is make his comics and other
one
things
of them
look small by comparison.
Comics, I'm freaked out a little bit.
Big hands.
You would think.
Don't take a cold shower.
That can form a basketball.
Or just long fingers. I could be too. Okay, can you save that for the DMs?
Yeah, okay.
Please, can we continue?
All right. Understandable.
Big O, can you please use both hands to hold the comic box up from now on? Because you're giving Kyle palpitations.
Man, love.
No, that's gonna be worse. That's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
That's gonna be worse.
It's sensual for Kyle the way you're doing it. There you go.
No, that's worse. That's worse. Stick to one hand.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Okay, can I score this, Adam Hughes?
You can score it an 8.
You need Simon here. Would have given you a 10.
Oh!
I said Simon would have given you a 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, he always would.
Yeah.
Simon's got no taste either.
Lance Frost is definitely ice there. She's blowing on something.
Whoa.
It's a bit boring, though, the cover itself.
It's a great reflection cover.
But it's a bit dull.
Mirror.
Yeah.
I understand it was done to show the 2 good points.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. It's just I'm a chick, so the 2 good points don't affect me.
Exactly.
I need to see something else.
Yeah. They're not American boobs either.
Actually, they are, because she's drawn by. I think she's drawn by an American.
But ice queenium
still, it is all icy, so I'll give you a 9.
Thank you.
It is all icy around.
I would hazard a guess.
Yeah.
I would hazard a guess that an ice queen doesn't have cleavage but a crevasse. That's rubbish.
Yeah, Jackson, I don't have big hands. I have enormous hands. I'm not even 6 feet tall. I have enormous hands.
You've got those little tiny Trump hands. Who are you trying to fool?
You got enormous hands. Big fist.
All right, Mr. Kyle, can you save this for the DMs, please?
Kyle,
I
have a button called mute. I have a button called mute. So I will use it if need be. All right. Any more of your weird hand fetish rubbish? And you're out, mate. Now let's go to Bill. For his...
Well, me and
Mr. Gray, watch what you're saying. We have a child on panel.
All right.
He took off 5 minutes ago, Matilda.
Okay. Okay, let Mr. Bill show his comic. Okay, you're continuing the conversation, Mr. Bill. Show your comic, please, for fuck's sakes.
All right.
Even I'm not this obsessed with hand size.
We have from 1981 my nickname all throughout high school.
Ice Boy?
Hot Stuff. Issue number 150.
Ice fishing.
And that is ice.
That devil's gonna have cold feet.
He's making holes in. See, he says you try to help one guy out. Now they all want you to do it for him.
I see.
And
that's such a
he's
nice
got like a
devil.
little nappy. That's a little nappy he's wearing there, Gray Man.
That's right. Well done, Bill. You'll learn. You keep this up.
Look at his little diaper.
Now you got to remember to put the names in the words.
He's got a pampers. Got a little pampers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then. What do you think of Bill's hot stuff, Tilda?
Well, it's adorable. It's a little devil helping people on a snowy day. But it's got a piss yellow sky. 9.
Yep. Now you know his full name, right, Bill? It's Little Hot Stuff.
That's true.
Bill was Little Hot Stuff.
All right, can we continue?
Have you given a score yet? I've got some lags. Did you give a score?
I gave 9. 9.
8.
9. Okay. I didn't hear a score at all. Like, you know, earlier on when you're saying, "Can you shut up and let him get on with it?" I'd stopped talking about a minute beforehand. It's just I think it's lagging for you because I stopped talking to you and stop talking. Let me show you something. I'm not saying anything. So it's like lagging on both ends.
That was great.
Right,
that makes good for good comedy. So thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Jackson,
Right,
you
so
just used them in the same sentence.
Great stars, Lois and Lana got so mad at me, they used my human deep freeze to put themselves in suspended animation for 5,000 years. And if I reverse the process, they'll die. So basically, they've frozen themselves on ice for 5,000 years to get their own back on Superman for not asking one of them to marry him. Goodbye, Superman. We're tired of waiting for you to propose. When we wake up in the future, you'll be dead, dead, dead. Lois and Lana.
Superman, don't marry either of them. They're both retarded. Find yourself another one.
Suffering when they tell him off in Get Lost, Superman. So they're going to wake up in the year. Oh, you can't see it on the. But waking up in the year 6965 is when they're going to wake up. And you can see the icicles around the.
Trying to get back at a guy for petty shit and then killing themselves.
Yeah.
Purple background, Matilda.
Seriously, Superman, don't marry either of them.
Big, bold, yellow Lois Lane. Just yellow Lois Lane.
Yellow trade dress.
No, that's fine. Superman, don't marry neither of them. You'll have dumb kids.
Mm-hmm.
We should end that gene pool right there.
I won't make any
let's use the score to let them know what we think about Lois's and Lana's intelligence, shall we?
If you ever wondered if Lois was frigid.
Or Lana. You ever wondered if neither of them during the Silver Age madness were dumb? There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to procreate with that Superman.
This cover before. We're talking about my cover.
All right. I mean, that one is pretty neat. Again, they're both stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And there we have 2 ice slabs. So I will give that one a 9.
Okie dokie. All right then, lovely folks of the jury. Let's have your votes once again.
Oh, cry no vaginas. Okay.
What?
Ooh. All right, we got 1 vote for you, Mr. Gray, 1 for Mr. Ray, 1 for Mr. Big O, 1 for Mr. Kyle.
Thank you, QNS.
Okay, and now that the young child's not here, Emma Frost looks like she's giving a blowjob.
It's not Emma Frost, luckily.
Never mind. That woman's giving a blowjob. That's not a face you should see on a comic.
I think
Okay, back to school.
Tony
I have to get
was voting for that awful Marvel mid-90s cover.
One for you,
I think the
Mr.
word
Bill.
Wombat is missed out of his channel name. Only Total Wombat vote for that one.
Okay, Mr. Gray, you have 3. Mr. Kyle, you have 2, and then Mr. Big O, you have 1, 2. Okay, you have 3. So you and Mr. Gray are tied.
Gray by a billion miles.
Yeah, but I got million votes.
Good thing you're not an
Rico voted for me as well, so I really...
Funny.
No, it only counts if you have opposable thumbs. Oh, wait. We have another one for you, Mr. Gray.
One hand again, Matilda. Matilda, you use one hand again. You got to cut off one of his
Mr. Gray, you can save your dick measuring contest for the DMs. I don't care. I don't have a dick. I don't get the problem. All right, Mr. Gray, you get the extra 3 points.
I don't even know what you're talking about now, Matilda. Oh, that's the main thing. I'll put up with your ranting as long as I get the extra 3 points. All right, then let's go to Ray. Let's go to
fifth round.
One hand Ray.
There you go. Now you have someone else to ask, Mr. Kyle. Ooh, wait, look at that fight.
Uses Ice Age on the cover.
That was, oh, fuck. I thought that was the head coming out of Superman's leg. Hi, Mr. Nauman. I was like, what the fuck?
Can I just address my good friend Wormy? If you look at the title of the video, it says Cover Slingers Showdown Ice. See if you can get a clue from that title what the theme is this week.
Mr. Gray, you just lost a vote.
As well he should have.
He never votes for me anyway.
And now
he never votes for me anyway.
Now on principle he won't. You said that to me.
It's not hard. Look, it's in the freaking name of the screen, for Christ's sake.
I'm just saying, I don't get it. I swim and don't, we don't go measuring depth. It's pointless to us. And even capsize we can't do because some women are silicone. What do we do then? It complicates things. We don't have a method.
Picture started, Kyle.
Right. Yeah. Put it in a new bag and you have my vote.
All right, that's another impressive big ice monster.
7.
We got a
Quiet,
nice
Bill.
black background. And I thought that head was coming out of Superman's leg. That freaked me out.
Quiet, Bill.
Huh?
Man, that is a cool fight.
Was that 8? I misheard.
It was the 10.
Right.
George Jr. is Mr. Kyle's middle name.
Well, when I heard what the topic was, this comic was the first one I went to. Surprised we haven't seen more Iceman today.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Iceman cover ever.
I like that.
Completely see-through. Probably the best Iceman cover ever. Paul Goulet, see-through Iceman.
What about his?
That looks like a cover from a bad role-playing game module from the 80s.
Doesn't it?
Well, I love that art style they had back then.
Does he have a equipment Matilda?
It doesn't qualify. It's a cat. They all
look,
do that.
There's boobs.
That kind of reminds me of Alex Ross's art. Yeah, I don't get why he's see-through though. I guess he's made out of ice.
He's ice. He's literally Iceman. This is when they made him ice.
He's not ice.
I love how his underwear
now, but he used to be just a guy with an ice coating over his body.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
This is where they changed it, where he literally changed his molecular structure to become Iceman.
to ice, right? Okay,
Foreigner says he's cold as ice, Matilda.
And willing to sacrifice.
That's right, Ray. Very good.
Yeah. Matilda, he's as cold as ice. And when you give that a score,
we'll be
don't
working
be nice.
the Pittsburgh area, Ray and I, for the next couple of weeks. Stop in and see a Pittsburgh waitress.
Best Iceman cover.
Hey, you're lucky you're not on the show, Steven Spock. I would have remembered that insult.
Mm-hmm.
Although, granted, I let you go in first as well. I'm a cripple. I'm not solving problems.
Well, is Iceman like Silver Surfer, Matilda? Does he have equipment? How does that even work? Do we know that? Have we figured that out yet?
Bill, we all know the Iceman
this year I've learned that it can shrink back, so maybe that's the secret.
All right, fair
I
enough.
didn't know that. I thought it stayed the same.
We all know the Iceman cometh.
I know it can shrink back in, so maybe that's how you do it.
Icicle.
Hey, since we're talking about Foreigner, should I go up and get my Foreigner sign stuff? Yeah.
Is that little
you think when he's with a chick, you can just put some syrup on it and let her do the work?
Is that Mark, that little chimney sweep from Suddenly Comics?
There he is.
I don't know if fake British Bill,
little Bilge rat.
Well, anyway, I love the art style on that comic, and that's definitely Iceman. 10.
Oh my goodness!
Come on, criminal. That was terrible.
Absolutely criminal.
That was.
Thanks, man.
That was
George Jr. You didn't deserve it. All right.
Oh man. That was worse than Carl's
Mr. Big O regretting coming on again.
No, I never regret it. It's always a blast. The last one for me was the toughest one to try to figure out.
It's always a nice blast.
Yeah. I found a great Critical Role little Dungeons and Dragons adventuring party going out onto the tundra. It's an ice monster in the back, in the foreground.
Look, there's Kratos, the second cousin.
Exactly.
Is there an ice monster there? Do you want to take it out of bag so we can see it, maybe?
You can see it. Bag or not, it's there.
It's hard to see, yeah.
Well, then go stuff a pie in, Mr. Werewolf, and come back. Well, I can bake them in the oven. Throw it in the microwave.
So the adventuring party is going out into the icy tundra there.
I remember, Mr. Werewolf, call it before shoving
I don't know where you've got all these jury votes. You're all intimidated by your big hands, I think, because it ain't your comic books. It can't be.
For fuck's sake, can we stop talking about the hands?
Someone cast the wall of ice.
Mr. Kyle, you opened the Pandora box.
Uh-huh.
Or a can of worms, or whatever you call it. Now they're going to be obsessed with hands.
True.
I get to hold this pen in one hand. Does that count for something?
Pandora's worms.
Go off, braggart.
All right, but that's a good ice scenery. We got snow, we got ice, we got Kratos, the second cousin.
Yeah.
Someone that looks like he's from Avatar. I love it. 10.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Criminal, I tell you.
Wow, where's the ice on that cover? There's snow. I don't see any ice on that cover. You could get 5.
I think we should get you a pair of glasses.
Lack of ice.
Well, I've never been one to brag, but
there's no ice on that.
Yeah, that's too common.
Yeah.
I'm not a bragger. That's not how I roll.
Exactly.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
All right, yeah.
Those are treasuries, weren't they, Bill? What are you doing holding up 2 treasuries like that?
Yeah. Those were life-size treasuries I had. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Bill to pull out the 1966 Marvel stamp-sized mini ones to hold in his hands.
All right, we've got issue number 74.
Bill needs 2 hands for this, confirmed.
Issue number 74 of the Savage
yes, Conan. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, as you can see,
more snow if you ask
plenty
me.
of ice there.
That's a normal beefy guy, finally.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You're talking about Conan. All right, never mind. No juice go cover.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Double palming.
Nomin. That's actually illegal in most states.
Look, man, 2 hands.
Well, first you have to find 2 guys that'll agree to it.
Kyle's been arrested several times for double palming. I'm certain of that. Oh, it's too much. All right.
I'm practicing for skiing. That's all I'm doing.
That was the thing. He was having a drink with skiing, wasn't you, Kyle? That's what it was.
It was just skiing.
I bet you if you search on a certain website, you're going to find that move in the video.
Wouldn't doubt it.
It's called the skiing.
Yep. It's www.kyle.com.
Why are hand size measured to dicks?
Just
never
write down
mind.
your Conan size 12 or 10.
All right, that is Ice, and that is Conan. And finally, I see a nice beefy man. I am pleased 10.
All right.
Next.
Oh, come on. See, you're staring at a screen full of nice beefy men.
Unfortunately, I don't see them out in the wild.
Well, I'm going with another phantom stranger.
I wish I did.
Luckily,
I'd
I
love
didn't
to run
choose the
into
same one as
one.
Rayman did, but this guy.
You
guy
showed
is
us
on
one,
ice.
right, Mr. Gray? Maybe in the behind you something?
Possibly at some point. Maybe on Giant
Yeah, 'cause-
Hands Week or something. I can't remember now.
Yeah, because I remember
I
it.
can't remember.
I think it
Oh,
was
that's-
Giant Hands. Oh, for fuck's sakes, hands again! Why?
What's going on about the hands, Matilda?
That was on Big O week, wasn't it?
That was, yeah.
Yeah, that was Big O week.
That was it.
We've got enough of your things on this show, Matilda. Can you please stop mentioning the Giant
Kyle
Hands?
suggested that.
I
scene
blame
to be
Mr.
real.
Kyle. He started it.
We're not interested
Hey.
in hearing any more about it.
Great. Now he's
You
gonna
got
double
to have
pump
big
people.
hands to take on a big job. Whoa.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Next you're going to tell me you needed to wrap around the whole thing.
Ray's so done with the whole damn lot of you. You know that? He's doing his taxes right now.
It's of course the last one shows a giant hand after what we had today. Fuck.
Ray's just bored because I'm willing to bet Ray'd probably put us all to shame if we slapped him on the table.
All right, we have ice everywhere. All right, we have ice everywhere. Man frozen. We have a giant. Oh, now we know who's he going for. The frozen guy. He's gonna, rub him back to life. Yeah.
Hey, and how
Yes,
come
you
none of you
do.
butch guys showed your Frozen comic books?
I would have. If anyone pulled out Frozen, I would have started pulling out 5s.
Let it snow.
No Frozen. Fuck that movie. All right. I will give this one is impressive. We have a lot of ice and a big icy hand. 10.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We all know that Big O is a teacher in a series of pranking videos, isn't that right?
I wish I was still werewolf. If I had a voice like that, I could be an opera singer.
Whoever
Not
wins,
here.
we're probably obviously going with big hands for the next one. So
No
You've done
hands
big
mentioned for the next
do it
3
again.
streams at least.
all right, let's go big feet. I only wear a size
No!
15. What do you wear?
No.
I don't think we've
Tell
done.
him in the DMs, Mr. O. No more.
We have done toes.
They're not opening this discussion.
Yeah. No, seriously. I wear a size 15. What do you wear?
Head shoulders. We've done knees as well. We've
Okay,
done
we
head,
got one
shoulders,
vote for
knees,
you,
and
Mr.
toes.
Bell.
Probably.
And one for you, Mr. Gray, one for Mr. Kyle, one for Mr. Ray, another one for Mr. Ray. Another one. Oh, another one for Mr. Kyle. We have a tie between Mr. Ray and Mr. Kyle. Oh, another one for you, Mr. Oh, wait. Another one for Mr. Kyle. One for you, Mr. O. Another one for Mr. Kyle. 15cc. Anyone has silicone tits? One for you, Mr. Gray. Who's 15cc? Who's got a 15 center?
If you don't understand the vote, ignore it, Matilda, I'd say.
Mr. Steve, who did you vote for? Please confirm. Okay, that's Kyle.
I think
okay, one for Mr. Kyle, another one for Mr. Kyle.
Because
okay, Mr. Kyle has 3. Mr. O, you have 2. And then Mr. Ray, you have 1, 2.
I need to get better.
3. Yeah, you have 3. So we have a tie between you and Mr. Kyle. Mr. Steve, who did you vote for? Does anyone have anything with 15 on their cover?
Steve and Spock both voted for me.
No. All right, so
dwarfs.
Yeah, I got 15 on the cover.
Bill. He voted for Mr. Bill. Okay, wait a second. And 1. Why 15 cc's?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe he means Conan's picks. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have a tie. No shoes.
Oh, hey, these are my house slippers. They're only 14.
Okay, it's
Come on, we talked about whipping them on the table. I don't care if I'm talking about my shoes.
Okay, so we have a tie between you, Mr. Gray, and Mr. Kyle.
The mute button does work when I put it on Kyle. The mute button does work.
3. Yeah, we have a tie. We have a tie. Okay, we have a tie then. 1 for you, Mr. Gray, and 1 for Mr. Kyle.
Hey, Steven Spock said clunt, so that's my 4th vote.
No, but he voted for Mr. Bill.
Yeah, okay. Let's while Matilda goes and does her deliberation.
No shoes while I'm gone.
Deliberates. This is the backup that my backup. I had an ice for a backup. Ice Berserk.
It's not impressive.
He hears that a lot.
I didn't think you'll get much from you, so.
Hey, Matilda, we can have a show
time getting out now.
Put them on the table and break out the measuring sticks.
Yeah, you can do that without me. I got nothing to contribute.
You would be the judge.
Yeah.
Kyle doesn't have much to contribute either. Don't you worry.
Look, how would I judge?
Where's the ice on that one?
By appearance, by how much yellow and purple there is.
It's not that great. That's why they're the backups.
That's even not as great as the other ones we showed, which were not great, to be quite frank.
This was the only backup I had.
Show, Rayman?
Oh, that one's not bad.
I said Rayman first, so I'll see you in a minute, mate. Ice well. Nice.
Yeah.
From beyond the unknown. Stories to stagger the imagination.
Not the ice demon.
Night of the Ice Demon. Not the ice demon. That's not an ice demon. That needs to be Thor.
That's not Thor. Oh, yeah.
That needs to be Thor.
That is Thor.
Oh.
That one is Thor.
Okay, that's good, but that art is horrendous.
That looks familiar, Ray. Where'd that
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you.
That art looks horrendous. Get it away from me.
That one I almost dug out.
Yeah, I was honestly looking for that one. I couldn't find it.
No.
Go to IG, Matilda, where we'll send you a Willy pic.
I like that. Okay, I'll look in a minute.
Killer Frost again.
It better be a pie. No, not too much yellow.
Most of my duck books were just snow.
We know why that one was a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many backups did you bring? We only do one show, you know, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's got a short box of backups every time.
Then, did you have a cut one you want to show, Kyle?
This was it.
That's
this
it.
just happened to be on top of one of my boxes. I'm like, all right, well, there's some icicles. If I need a backup, there's one.
Yep.
So didn't put much effort into mine.
Fair enough.
It showed. It showed, sir.
Cool.
I don't see anything
Not
on
bad,
my
not bad, not bad.
Are you sure you sent some?
Watch my bloody videos, you bastards. There you go. That's my weekly comment. Is someone making love to a goose? What is that noise?
Hey, oh, you look young enough. Were you on that Gulf Coast team that went to the tourney?
Nope, I graduated
I don't
about
see anything,
3 years
Mr.
before.
Werewolf.
Okay.
I think you haven't said anything yet.
I
All
should
right.
say not went to the tourney, but did some damage in the
No,
tourney.
it
Basketball at school.
Nice.
That coolest
Mr.
15 seed I've
Werewolf.
ever
What
seen.
number?
So.
Yep, I played basketball for my university.
Wait, are you teaching it now, though?
Oh no, I did when I first started teaching, probably about 10 years ago. I coached for about 5 years, and then it got too much. I lost too
You're
much hair.
saying 5, 10 years? What are you, 25 fucking years old? What are you talking about?
I'm 38. I've been teaching for 15 years.
You look 20 fucking 5.
I did, Mr. Werewolf. I don't see anything.
Jesus
What's your
Christ.
favourite movie? What's the ideal date night for you? Can we just go through all them so we can get Carl's questions out of the way and get on with the score?
Big O
Is that
likes
all
long
right?
walks on the beach, Star Wars, Captain Comet.
Yeah, and if you're a teacher, good on you, buddy. The world's a better place. Thank you.
You have to come on Guinea Weekly one time, Big O, so Kyle can plunder the depths of your history.
For
or
sure.
whatever.
For sure.
Let a
then
man
ask you out
flirt,
on a
Graham.
date.
Let a man flirt. Stop being a racist.
Okay, I see it now, Mr. Werewolf. Oh, look at Rico. Looking like a demon.
I can't be a butch old Marine all the time.
Did he send you a picture of that rotten cat of his, Matilda?
I love Rico. Okay, ready, gentlemen?
Ready.
We get on with it. I got an Ender's Game waiting for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and I have a reading vlog coming out tomorrow. Doyle's going to be in it.
Oh, I will too. I like Doyle.
All right. So, 5th place this week with 45 points is what?
Oh, no.
With 45 points
I was just
is
going to mention
Mr. Bill. Woohoo!
That Conan couldn't save you. You needed to play 5 Conans.
Poppy's here. He says I best win this week.
Poppy.
I just didn't have
Poppy. Aw, look at Poppy. Her eyes kind of look bugged out.
Look at Poppy. I think she's kind of a bit blind, to be honest. I think she's a bit blind. She's very old now, so she's sort of like, she hears when the bowl goes when I'm doing for her dinner and she comes out.
They look a little bugged out, honestly.
You'll be there at some point too, Gray Man. Don't you worry. You'll just hear where the beer is poured.
Oh, good old Poppy.
Yeah.
I'll have to get
Oh, Poppy, you look like a lizard. Okay. 4th place this week with 48 points is Mr. Ray.
Got up to 3rd. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
And 3rd place this week.
Oh, no, not on the shoulder pop. Don't do that again.
Yeah, go, Poppy. Bite him. And with 49 points is Mr. Kyle. Woo!
I called it right from the
Mr.
get-go.
O, clap harder so you'll get excited.
Well, let me stand up for that.
Poppy,
I was just talking about standing ovation, Matilda. Where's your dirty mind gone?
We don't need to see it anyway.
Poppy's showing off her big O to show what she thinks of his comic.
A big asshole.
Is it an announcement? Do you give Big O or are you Big O?
Don't
Leave that to
answer
the
that,
imagination.
Mr.
Yeah.
O.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that to the imagination.
Don't think
Okay.
Show us your big
Okay.
old face.
Okay.
Right, he was born. He was
I
born.
will
He's
say
now
this.
muted.
That's why he has
Please
a wife.
carry on, Matilda.
Are you married, Mr. O?
Happily.
Well, you see, that's why he has a wife. That's why
4
he's big
times.
O. Okay. Second
Did
place
he just say he
this
was married to
week
his hand?
with 50 points is Mr. O. Now he's married to a woman.
Oh,
no.
that
And first place this week with 54 points is Mr. Gray. Woo-hoo! Don't make that face. They'll stick a dick in.
Gray amazing.
Gray showed us his big old face.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
That's the same.
No, I'm not shocked because they're awesome comic books. Thank you very much, everybody.
You should be shocked with that Drac
Thank
you
you very
showed.
much. Poppy agrees. Poppy says that the jury did well for giving me votes this week. She said all the ones who voted for Big
Tell you
O were
what.
kind of like didn't know what they were
She's
doing.
mooning
but
everybody.
Voted for me
That's
was
not-
right.
Keep in mind, Poppy's a little senile, so don't believe what Mr. Gray tells you.
Damien said hell just froze over with Gray Man winning.
Yeah. I just got a text from Satan.
Yeah.
He says that
Tough
they're
category,
ice skating.
evenly matched, generally bad scores. I
Right.
think if we all
We're
each
gonna
took our
have to
best
do the,
comic and put it in, then we'd
Okay,
have
add
good
something
scores.
to the wheel, Mr. Gray.
Big hands.
No.
Right.
Oh, hey,
Unfortunately, this
gunshots.
laptop
Anybody else hear gunshots?
Oh.
Alistair.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, what happened?
No.
Alistair, don't
Shut your
kill
garage
anyone.
up. Shut your garage up. Somebody watching the stream has come for you. Probably Mrs. O. Everything's all right. Well, yeah, my computer's got no charge, so I'm gonna have to do it off. I'm gonna have to do it off screen.
He's in there
And
watching
let everybody know,
cartoons. One of my
like,
dumbass
Okay,
neighbors
spin
popped a
it,
shot.
Mr.
Sorry.
Gray. Tell us what it happened.
I'm taking the camera with me.
Yeah, I'll let everyone know when it comes out. Well, someone actually fired a shot whilst probably fired a gun.
Yeah.
That was the grandson who was hunting squirrels.
We'll end the stream now.
All right,
Thanks for
everyone.
coming,
Don't be
everybody.
surprised at what the next subject
Stay
is.
safe, Kyle.
Bye.
Thanks for coming, Big O.
Have
a good weekend.
Right there?
Bye.